सबको मेरे नमस्कार and warm greetings. So, it's a privilege to speak on this platform and a beacon of hope and transformation for India's skilling ecosystem. Today we have gathered to ignite a skill-driven movement to build India of our dreams. A movement that will shape the destiny of a billion dreams. A movement that will define whether India becomes a talent capital or it remains as a reservoir of untapped potential. एक बार प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी ने बताया कि when India grows, the whole world grows, and we are 1/6 of the population. One of the giants, 𝐂𝐶𝐾 management giants, he said that India is the laboratory for the world. Because if anything successful in India, it will succeed anywhere else in the world. That is why India must succeed. कोई डरता नहीं इंडिया को. अगर इंडिया आगे को नंबर 1 में जाता है, कोई डरता नहीं. इंडिया को नंबर 1 बनाना है. आप लोग सब एकजुट हुए हैं. That is great. And how can we? The question is that how can we enable it? We have the greatest opportunity of the millennium. We have the lot of headwinds are going in favor of India. The democratic dividend. People believe that India is the best of the. Lot of things are happening. Our economy growing at the highest rate. And let me talk about India's democratic dividend. 371 million youth is between 15 and 29. The largest working population in the world, and this will continue. This is going to be 1 billion. Japan people don't have people. In case we can supply people, we can definitely become talent capital of the world. And the responsibility lies on all this academia industry that is sitting together. And you know what is happening in the skill domain? The half-life skills right now reduced to just from 5 years. In some cases, it's just 2.5 years. So OECD made a survey in 2019. It says that 14% of the job will be eliminated and 41% will be transformed. And after that, ChatGPT came. And you know the figure, what will happen after the Gen AI has come, what the figure will be. The question is that the things are changing. And once, Alvin Toffler, one of the futurologist, he said, the illiterate of the 21st century is not the one who cannot read and write, but who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. That's the beauty of it. And how can you make the entire population? Today when we are talking about the Indian context, we are talking that students who are freshers who don't have any knowledge, but student, the learning journey has to be there. I have seen my university, US university, people come down during their career, they come to the college, they have their degree, they go back. So that kind of a thing has to happen, not only at just beginning of the career, but entire part of the career. And what is happening? The tsunami of the, fitting in the context of the AI, the tsunami of the AI is here. Artificial intelligence is one of the most general purpose technology. What is the general purpose technology? Look at the past industrial revolution happened, steam engine happened, electricity happened. When it happened, it brought a lot of other industries. They came, you see, the power industry, the locomotives, the car, you talk about the lawnmower, everything came together, then they came to be supply chain industry, everything was around that industry. And this is going to be another transformation, this AI. Once it has come, it is also going to make that kind of a similar kind of a transformation in the world. And it comes for that's what the first we go back to the history, that the Cambrian evolution that we call 500 billion species started. And this also is going to be that kind of a transformation. And a lot of products will be done, a lot of processes will be transformed, a lot of business model will be transformed. That's the kind of opportunity that this AI brings. And what exactly people feel that AI will take the jobs. Let me ask you one question. All of you have flown in the plane. They always pilot enjoys the travel, it's on autopilot. But the moment some disturbance comes, the autopilot is off. This AI cannot handle the uncertainty. And that is what human judgment needs to come. One of the classic papers I was reading about MIT is Rowan, and what they say is that the entire thing is about prediction is one part of it, but judgment. AI can predict what the kind of a storm will come, but where exactly you will sail, that depends on the judgment. So part of that, once we are talking about the AI transformation, we have to have complementary skills in which we will be required your ethical judgment, your artistic orientation, all those things has to come together. Your emotional quotient, how do you trade, how do you make that? All these things will be equally important. Machine is doing the job. Should you leave it to like that to become autonomous, or should you have a human touch on it? That's the big question that we're asking. Today, if you look at the kind of silicon ceiling that there is in India, and we are trying to make a India AI movement. And look at the kind of market evaluation. NVIDIA, all along Apple, we have seen last couple of years, the valuation of this Apple was the highest, followed by Microsoft. But suddenly, in some point of the time, some day of the week, you find NVIDIA has gone up. What has happened actually? Suddenly, the power is there in computing. Power is there in GPUs, TPUs, all that. And India, when it started this AI mission, along back 2015 we started, and then we have invested substantially in it. And point to that, right now we are looking at a $1 trillion economy by 2030. And it has to be done in multiple areas, not only computing power, you have to have LLMs, you have to have other things, all those things. But look at the kind of, in case we don't do it, and we'll be losing a great opportunity. Look at whatever, we don't have an LLM in India. And in fact, a country like Dubai, UAE, they have come up with a model called as Falcon model, which exactly utilizes Arabic language. So what is happening, and the world over they are going for an artificial general intelligence. So what exactly is the implication for India? What exactly how India should position itself, how to segment the market, how to position it. The challenge is that we can always compete in this marketplace, provided from LLM, we can go to the SLM. The small language model, not that they are equal, if you scale it down, the power is less. The point is that it is trained with the data set and study, and it is focused to a particular group. You can have a SLM for each particular definite application. Your computing power will be low, and then your operation, much more it will be easier for the university to do it. So that is what exactly we are talking about, and we have seen in India that's like 256% growth in AI talent from 2. Can we shift this software developer to the AI domain? That's a big challenge. And we can do it, we can always do it. And we can do it, and this is the time, and small is beautiful, and small can be powerful. This small language model can be powerful. In the past, what we have done, we started with the Rudra server. The CTAC came with the Rudra server, the computing power has to be given to a technical institution. Dr. Saraswat one day asked, can we get the server to, because it was very costly, can we give it to the all type 2 institution? Then we started the CTAC in a span of 6 months. It created a model called Param Sabha. Right now it's available in the GEM platform. All the type 2 type 3 institutions can always work on it, and they can have a 3.7 teraflop. That's the kind of speed it has got. So, and today the journey, that's what we are talking about, that we are talking about the silicon chip application. Of course, we require high memory bandwidth, you require GPUs, you require TPUs, all those memories we require, but beyond that, something else also is required. Look at, I was listening to one time Tim Cook when he said that, why I go to China. He said that I go to China not just because of the low cost labor, but I go over there because I get the skilled manforce over there. People who can do precise machining and precise planning. So that is what great factories are running in China. They don't require people. And unfortunately, we are lagging right now in that aspect. And in defense, what we have a category in the equation when we are doing, we call it Indian design, develop, manufacture. We are promoting Indian manufacture, indigenous manufacture. And that's what is important. I was the ERP project manager, and then I was trying to look at, I can get all those technical guys. For me, SAP is the partner, I can get the SI, I can get the technical guys. But the point is that most important is that, how do you understand the automation dynamics? How do you carry the change management? These are equally important, what I am saying, besides the technical skills. Technical skills to be successful, you require all those things to happen. And we try to create a first PGDM course in defense at National Academy of Defense Production. Course is very tech-heavy. And all things right now, we're talking about digital transformation, we're talking about cybersecurity, you have AI, you have ML, everything is blended in the course because future is about technology. Whether you like it or not, you have to handle technology. And this is something very fascinating, and Point is that right now, the world over, if you find out, whenever you are launching a product, whether it is an insurance product or a college product, you are doing it, it's a service actually, but you are launching in form of a product. Service becomes a product. Product is getting transformed to a platform. Look at Amazon, look at AWS Cloud, all of them are platform. Again, that's a platform. But exactly, people are transacting. The value of a platform is much more than the product. The challenge is that how can you make the product become a platform? In fact, that's the history of India that when we had the planning commission. Planning commission started the belief that we can plan for the entire country, but then certain point of time we realized that we cannot plan actually. It's fallacy. It's a fallacy that somebody has got all the information. Then came Niti Aayog. The same kind of marketplace is required actually. Marketplace means how do you connect the academy to the industry? And it's a very orchestrated marketplace that what EduSkills has done. Not only a very heavy marketplace, it's an unorganized marketplace, but then a lot of things are being done to make that marketplace very organized. Because when a market works, nothing like that. People, students getting connected to the knowledge providers, they're going to the industry, nothing like that. So I admire the EduSkills. They have been giving students the real lives, the world experience. They are conducting faculty development programs for upskilling the educators. They are having industry centers of excellence. They are driving the industry 4.0. That's a talent connect. They are connecting with the hiring partners. In fact, EduSkills is a movement of the minds, a bridge between application, aspiration, and achievement. And the future of the technology is there. They have already listed some of the areas in which things are changing. We must work on AI and robotics, semiconductors, cybersecurity, green jobs, health tech, digital literacy, drone technology, food processing. India is no longer just a talent supplier. The world sees us as a capability and innovation hub. All the global research centers right now, they have a place in India. And we can not only manufacture in India, but we can design India. That's the kind of confidence that we should be able to deliver. As I conclude my talk in this landmark, the very prestigious gathering, can we make AI for India, by India? That's the questions. Are we skilling our youth to lead? Are we shaping the future or waiting it to arrive? India's strength lies not in replicating global model, but in solving local problems at a scale, with speed, with relevance, and with promise. Let this conference reflect one bold truth. The context is critical, the talent is abundant, and the time is now. Modi sahab bolte hain, samay hai to yahi samay hai, waqt yahi hai. And we cannot wait. The exam date is 2047. Exam date announce कर दिया गया. हम सब लोग उसी की तरफ चल रहे हैं. How we pass that exam, how we can become the largest 30 trillion economy in the world. That's what 27 or 30 trillion. That's what we're talking about. Do you know what exactly that means? Today we are 4. That means 80% of our infrastructure has not been created. In case we skill our manpower, they will create that 80% India is going to happen in the next couple of years, 21 years. Something amazing. Skill, people talk about skill. I work across different industries. I find that in case your job rate is $4 per hour, somebody has got a job rate for $50 per hour, somebody has got a job rate for $100 per hour. If you go to $4 per hour, do some manual job, do garment manufacturing, all those things. But the question is that, can we go higher up in the migration in the value chain? That's what the premium thing happens. That's the thing happens in US or happens in Europe. So can we migrate to that kind of a blockchain? So let the best mind across academic and industry deliberate to make our dream because it Bharat happen. I wish AI for AI, that is artificial intelligence for academy and industry, it is solving subjects. May it spark collaboration, innovation, and national movement to make AI truly work for Bharat, to the young empowered mind through EduSkills. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you so much.